Hello everyone, and welcome to another Paper Pumpkin Kit alternative video. I am so glad you guys are here with me today. I'm looking at my cameras here, trying to make sure that all is good. For some reason, I have like this glare right in front of my forehead, and I look very whitish. I don't know, white out is the right word, but we're going to not pay attention to that and get moving. So I want to tell you guys I really appreciate your support and all those that wrote to me on Friday and even yesterday asking if I was okay and why I didn't have a video. The truth, guys, I had a cough kind of like the same as I had the other day, and I was just coughing every so often. But it was just annoying, and so I'm like, I just really don't want to go through the video and be coughing in the video. And I figured, best case scenario, I can make a video through the weekend. Worst case scenario, well, we missed it. And it's not like I have a ton of time because I really want to do a few things through the day. But I think we are going to be able to make this video super quick and just have another paper pumpkin kit alternative for you. We are still going to be using July's paper pumpkin kit, which I know most of us have loved very, very much, and it's called Painted Petals. Okay, so I see that nobody's here. If you're here, please let me know if you're here. I try not to talk to myself. I'm still very sorry about this white look. It's so weird. I don't know what's happening. But we're going to get going. I'm going to make a couple of announcements, guys, not very long. But I want to say the first thing is remember that I'll be leaving out of the country on the 25th. And so I won't be back till the 9th of September. I will be taking care of my dad, and I most likely would not have, obviously, lives. I am planning, and if time and God is, if God decides is what needs to happen, I am planning to at least have a couple of videos done to and be uploaded for the Tuesday options. And so if that is so, then look out in your notifications for a premieres, and I hope that I can be part of that video and chat with you while the video is taking place. It's not ideal, but that is a good possibility. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Kiwi. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing okay. So just that real quick. Now, let me show you September's Paper Pumpkin Kit. This is it, and guys, I really like it. I can't tell you how much I like this paper pumpkin kit. It's called Autumn Abundance, and it has all these little images, die cuts, like whimsical images. And you guys know me, I have a thing for that. So I can't wait to work on this when I come back. Which reminds me, guys, that if you are interested in participating in the raffle for the for August paper pumpkin kit, please send me an email so you can be part of the raffle, and I'll announce the winner after I come back from Costa Rica. Let's see. Very quick, guys. Don't forget, there's a sale. And if you are like me and you're a paper addict, I hope you guys make the most of the sale. It's on the Designer Series paper from our annual catalog. And again, I hope you guys make the most out of that. Kiwi, how are you feeling? I am hoping you're feeling okay. I have to disclose that I'm a really bad friend. I do have a card for you that it's sitting kindly in my desk, and I've not sent it. So I'm hoping to send all those this week. I have a few cards that I have to send, and they're just like piling up. So I do hope you're feeling better, Kiwi. Sending lots and lots of hugs. Another thing I want to remind you guys is that this is the month to redeem your coupons. If you made any purchases at Stampin'Up during the month of July, you're able to spend that money or those coupons through the month of August. And finally, this is the little gift I'll be giving you through the month of August for your purchase. So if you buy if you buy $50 before shipping and taxes or more, then you'll get this for free. I will start saying this a lot, and it is that I will send your kits probably mid September, or maybe, yeah, and you'll probably be receiving them by the end of September. So bottom line, I'll be just arriving in the country on the 9th. So like it or not, I can't I can't just send it mentally. So I hope you give me some grace on that end. Um, I am glad, Kiwi, you are doing better. Take your time, take a break, some respite. And Kiwi says that she has not gotten her paper pumpkin kit yet. Actually, I thought I got it. Oh, let me see, guys. Nope, I know I got it. I don't know where I put it. I did get it. I don't know where I put it. I put it away pretty quickly because I didn't want to have to open it. But now that you mentioned, we could have opened it today to see it. So I don't know where I put my paper. Isn't that weird? I don't know where I put my paper pumpkin kit. I'm just looking here in the vicinity of my mess because I have a huge, huge mess here, guys. Um, and I don't see it. But we could have opened it today. The last thing I want to say, guys, if you're interested, hi Louise, how are you? If you're interested in the Travelers mini album workshop, it is available. It is, I'm going to bring a link. Give me 2 seconds to see if I can get that link real quick for you. And it will be in the description below. I hope that you guys sign to it. It's not it's $10 for the whole kit, and all you need is the oh gosh, I always forget the name of that kit. Traveler's Journal. It's such a long name, guys. I've not been able to remember it. But please subscribe to it. I think it's gonna end up being a really, really super cool kit. So, or mini album. I'm gonna add it here in our chat. And there you go. And I will add it also in the description below if you're interested. Okay, let's get crafting. Let's get crafting. I don't want to make this too long. And I always chat and chat. I know, guys. I'm so sorry. This is a little bit not straight. I'm just noticing. So it happens all the time. Okay, so I am reusing some paper. I am so sorry about it. Like I said, I've been doing project after project trying to finish everything for our for while I'm away, and so yeah, it's been a little crazy this week. Well, this weekend. Let's start with what we are needing, and I wish I could show you the mess I have here. Actually, I can't. Well, I'm not going to, but I have a huge mess in here, guys. So I hope you guys forgive me because I did create you can laugh. I did bring the craft, like the idea, and I was like, I can do this, I can do this. And I should have given myself more time. So instead of 12:20, make it 12:30. Those 10 minutes would have helped me being a little bit more prepared. But here we are. So we are going to need, guys, a piece of 9 by 4 1/4. Okay, and the card is going to fold into itself a little bit. We'll work on it. It's kind of, it's a So I've seen similar cards all around. I hope this ends up looking as good as I have it in my head. And we're going to cut a lot of together because, guys, yeah, I did not have time. I should have. I should have totally given myself a little bit more time, but I didn't. So we're going to bring our piece of black cardstock again. So the 9 inch against the top of the trimmer, and we're going to go and score at 1.5, and then we're going to score all the way to 7, like that. And then we're going to go to 7.5, and we're going to score again. Okay, there we go. So we're scoring 1.5, 7, and 7.5. Okay, and remember all those measurements I'll keep down below. Oh goodness, thank you, Adrian. Yeah, it's been busy. Adrian is saying, take a deep breath and have fun. I'm having fun. If I didn't think that it was going to be fun to talk with you and chat for a little bit with you, I would not have done it. It's more I wanted to kind of finish my kit, my paper pumpkin kit, and yeah, I think it was, I just missed you guys. Let's just face it. I just missed you. And now we're going to bring our bone folder, and we are going to fold all our score lines valley. Okay? And if you are new to if you're new to Paper Pumpkin Kit and you don't know what it is a monthly subscription by Stampin' Up that brings everything you need for the projects they design in a box. So you don't need anything extra. We just like to vary some stuff, but I try not to use anything extra but my tools in black and white cardstock. And let me go and fold these and burnish. And yes, if you're newer to paper crafting, this is what we call bally. Okay, so we're all folding into itself. If we will call it mountain, then this is what you will get. Okay, but the fold is going to go like this, so this is valley. Okay, so this is the other piece, so we're going to need, I'm bringing up pencils in here. Look, all my pens and pencils in there. We need a piece of, this is 5 3/8 by 8 1/4. And this is just a regular white cardstock. And we are going to score these at 4 1/8. Okay? And so one of the things that I keep feeling when I design cards for this kit is that there's really not a whole lot of area to write into. Sorry, I have to laugh. I'm going to stop. This is what Louise is asking, and I just had to laugh out loud because Louise, it's ridiculous. My elves in here are pretty active. Like every time I'm in not every time. I want to say, what you guys think? Probably a good 30 or 40% of the times I'm live, there is something that goes missing, and I feel so like, hello. Anyways, going back to the card. So I scored this at 4 1/8, and I was saying that in all the alternatives I've made, in all the alternatives I've made, I feel that there's like a lack of areas where we can write, just because I've focused a lot like in the window areas. And so I decided that we're going to make just a little opening, so a card within a card. So we are going to include this in here, so you can actually open it up and write stuff, and just make it more of a card and not only a decorative item. So remember, this was again 5 3/8 by 8 1/4, score at 4 1/8. And so now I'm going to bring a piece. This is a piece of the card. I have a few card bases left that are with the kit. This is one of them. And we need a piece that measures 4. And of course, I'm cutting right there where, that it was united to the other side by 5 1/4. Okay. And we're going to bring another piece that measures. This is going to measure 4 and I'm thinking, do I want to make it a little smaller? I think I'm going to make this a quarter smaller so we can see a little bit of that green. So this is going to be 3 3/4. And this is going to be, so it would have been 5 1/8, so 5. 3 3/4, 5 5. And I am actually just kidding. I want to cut 1/8 from here and then 1/8 from the top. So that way we go all the way to 5. Okay. Okay. So, whoops, sorry guys, that's pretty loud. So this is going to be the first area, and this is going to be the inside of our card base. Which the inside of our card, not our card base, which also means, by the way, guys, that you'll be able to add anything you want on the other side. So for example, if we want to add like a little pocket, I'm like this glare, it's killing me, guys. It's like really on top of me today. If you want to add like a little pocket for a gift card, that is possible. You can just add a gift card with a glue dot also. Whoops, almost made a mistake. And so I'm going to open these up because it's easier for me. And I'm going to add these to our little booklet. And we're going to go ahead and glue this and be done with this part. I'm actually thinking that I should have stamped this somehow, but I did not stamp. And if we feel a little brave, we may stamp something on the inside, which I like to do. So yeah, I can glue this. That happens. So let's go ahead and give that a good push, and it's going to work well. And now again, like you have now a option here. Now, if you notice, this has an it's 1/2 inch of width, and I was thinking that you can then put something else in here, something smaller. I'm thinking maybe chocolate, maybe a little gift. I mean, you can put a few things in here, and that's why I left that. I actually am thinking of a gift I want to give, and so that's why I left that in here. And you can probably attach it with a glue dot or something so it doesn't like fall off. And now we need to decorate these 2 pieces. And so I have already cut out 2 pieces that measure 4 1/8 by 1 3/8. Okay. And I'm going to need some of our greens. I'm going to make the most of what I have, guys, of course. So let's move that out of the way. I'm going to bring, this is just a piece left over. I'm going to cut this straight, right? So when I say straight, it's removing that piece. And I'm going to do the same on this side, just like there. And so now we have a fairly straight piece. Since what I need is only, let's see, we said it's 4. So we need a piece that measures 4. I'm actually going to cut this in here by 1 1/4. Okay, and so we need one for the up side and then one for the lower side. And of course, I'm not going to use these pieces. So that's it. Bye, piece. Let's see and hope that we have. So I have another whole envelope, and I'm thinking I'm just going to cut that as well. Let me see 1 second, guys. No, I'm seeing a piece here already. So let's see if this measures 1 1/4. Oh, we're in luck. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these at 1 1/4 and then 4. Okay, so putting this back in here. So be ahead of time. I did cut a piece of acetate, and this is the only thing that I'm bringing that is not really in the kit, although you have a piece of acetate in your kit, but it's not going to be big enough. This piece measures 5 by 2 1/2, and let me make sure that that's true. Yeah, 5 by 2.5. And what it really is measuring, so the width is the width of the let me bring it, one of the cutouts. As you guys can tell, they're all entangled. So it's the same width, give or take a tiny, tiny bit, you guys can tell there. And my whole idea is we're creating these, this is going to go underneath here, kind of like that, maybe. Okay, kind of like that. So this is not going to be visible. And we're just going to have this piece, and let me make sure of one thing. Okay, so I just figure out that I want these two a little smaller, because my desire is for these to be kind of hanging in there instead of the whole thing. Going rogue, yes. The other thing I can do, let's bring this back in here, is just bring one of the flowers, have them hanging like that. So the whole goal would be this will go on top and this will go on top. What you guys think? So this is the design. Now, my initial goal was to kind of have these on top like that, so we can do either, but I like the idea of having just kind of the flower floating, see, kind of like that. I'm gonna wait to see what you guys think. Let me know what you would prefer. In the meantime, I'm going to perfect this chopping I did here, because I obviously cut it in not a very good way when I cut it initially. So I'm just going to smooth it out a little bit. And there's another piece in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to try to smooth that out. Well, mostly that looks okay. What you guys think? Hey Donna, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so while you figure and you answer me, I am going to add these two pieces. I do like the idea of these two pieces being a little bigger. So like that 1.5 inch, because I feel that it will hold well. If you want to add something, which was my initial goal, was to add something to this little pocket in here. Oh my gosh, Donna. Donna is saying she's not finished with last month. And Adrian is saying she has some that she hasn't even started. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It's not that terrible, especially if you follow their instructions. Okay, I'm not hearing. Hello, Sonia. How are you? I'm not hearing anybody saying anything. So part of the not problem, but part of the thing is that I have to actually glue this before I add these, so that is hidden. And I think I'm going to go with the individual one. Yeah, okay. Kiwi saying she likes the floating flower a little better than the other one. So let me bring this. Now that it looks a little more organized. So either we have the floating flower like that, or we bring the whole set, and this is how it's gonna look. And I would make kind of a point of doing these towards the edge here, kind of like that. And I think I agree with you, Kiwi. I think I like. Oh no, this is looking good. Like now that if you add, if I move these a little lower, this looks okay because it's floating now. Like I just have to move the whole piece down, and while we decide, I'm just going to turn this around because I need this in here and that one in here, just because this one has a little bit of that score line and I don't want that to show. Okay, no matter what, I'm going to add this piece and then we'll discuss. And I am actually going to use, guys, my tear tape to add this, just because I know you've all seen it. It always gets all so messy. So I'm just going to add this real quick, and we're going to add a couple of pieces of it, of the tear and tape, to our acetate window. Okay, so we're going to take those off. And I'm going to glue one first, or adhere one first, to make sure that it all looks good. I'm just centering, not centering, but I'm aligning towards the right edge, but I am not like really paying a whole lot of attention. I just want this to be fairly straight, and I am using these. You see the line underneath from the card base to help me keep it straight. Even if it's not straight, it's gonna look straight because it's following the same line. So, and now we're gonna remove this. Oh, guys, I just saw a mistake. I am so glad I paid attention. So if I glue this, then I won't be able to open this. Duh. So, let me remove this because we're not going to need these. In case you didn't know, we're not going to need this. Okay, I almost made a mistake on my own little design. Let me the next step. So I'm going to add this piece here, so we have less pieces in the table, on the table, just rolling and roaming, waiting to be taken away by the elves here that belong to my craft room. Hi, Kim, welcome. And so here's my thought process was, and I'm going to cut this a tiny bit, is let's say we add this in here, right? And so right in here, I'm going to bring these two flowers to hold it. Does that make sense? Or maybe the sentiment will hold it together. So there's two things I'm going to do. The first one is I'm going to cut the extra. So I'm just going to follow these through, following that. So we're just keeping the frame, not the extra leaves. Let me throw those away. Okay, so that is the first thing we're going to do. And the next thing I'm going to do, and yes, because I am so bad at cutting, guys, I am actually going to take, so we said this was 5. I think I want to take, let's start with 1/4 of an inch and see how this looks. Okay, so that means, guys, that I can actually put this right now in here. And by the way, I have to ask you for a favor. Let me bring this back in here. Okay, just like that. This is the favor. So let me show you here in the back. You guys can tell. So I have to unify. So I had cut 2 pieces. Got a flower for each piece for whatever I was doing. I don't even know. I remember. But I cut it. So instead of like cutting one piece into different pieces, I just cut different pieces. And so what you need to remind me is not to butcher my paper pumpkin kit, so I don't have to go through all these, putting together. I'm going to have to put one of those beautiful, the sequins in here, because, just to hide that. Just saying. And so now this is going to go here. And we're going to bring these 2 flowers and we're going to put them together. And these are going to hold. Let me see. I'm thinking of something different. Let's go ahead and stamp. And I have here, guys, our stamp set. This is from another paper pumpkin kit, and I'm sorry. Let's see. We have our stamp set here, and I am thinking, I want a big one. This one that says, "I'm so lucky to have you in my life," is the one I'm going to use because I want something or maybe this one. Let's see. You are simply the best. Friends like you. I think this one that says friends like you. Yeah, because it has some depth to it. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to use, the one that says friends like you make life beautiful. And you guys remember that this kit has the actual, let me see, I think this is the one. There we go. So this is our, so they have little cutouts to match these sayings. There. And so just like we've been doing, guys, I'm going to bring my, let's move these out of the way, my Misty. And yes, I have still my little mask taping here. I know it's a funny thing, but then I can use my magnets to hold on to it. And then, let me see, this goes like this. So I'm putting this in here so it won't move. And I am now going to, I'm centering my stamp set in there. I'm going to go and grab that, but move a tiny bit. So I'm going to move this. Yep. And the kit is gray. Grace, right? Is the, gosh, I forgot. Is it the gray granite? I have to look every time. I don't know why. Yeah, it's gray granite. Rogue. What did I do, Rogue? I did not do anything, Rogue. You're so funny. Says the window cheat fits the frame. Yes. Okay, let's do this. You guys are not seeing what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm inking my stamp, and I am going to go ahead and stamp that beautiful sentiment. It works like a charm. I love this idea of using your mask paper. So if you don't have, so the Misty actually has some also paper that you can use, actually a little grid. They are very, very beautiful. I found them a while back. I just found them after I discovered how to do this without them. And so I really like that. But if you don't have them, hey, you can use some mask paper if you have one. So let's go back in here. So my thought process is our thingy here is going to be what holds these inside. But yeah, I think that will do. Let me compact this just there. I'm going to cut, guys, about another 1/8 of an inch in here. Oh, Kiwi, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I'm not using it. She says that she thought I was using another stamp. So right now this piece is 2.5 by 4.5. And the reason I'm taking that half, that extra quarter is so this can actually hold better. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this. Now, I am going to say this, since this is acetate, I am using an 1/8 of an inch. This is really messy here. An 1/8 of an inch tear and tape that was actually part of another paper pumpkin kit, and this is the one I'm going to use. I actually have more of 1/8 of an inch tear and tape because I like it very much. If you don't have these, just use glue, guys. It's not a big deal. I just want it to be strong enough, and it will be holding all like really well to the acetate. And I do not like the mess the glue, well, no. I do not like the mess I make when I use glue. So I'm actually using these as a preventive of that mess. Again, this was part of a another paper pumpkin kit, and really useful. Now, if you don't have it and you want something similar, Amazon has it from that Sukwang brand. So yeah. You guys know that I every so often buy certain things in Amazon. Just a few things. Nothing extreme. I'm adding a little bit of glue there that is going to ooze off, of course, because why not? But I just need that to be all glued. And now we are going to take our backings to add our pieces or a piece to our acetate. The is not too bad, but I think it would have been better if you were able just to to glue this beforehand. But the truth is, I think it's going to be okay if you extend it this way. So I have my little acetate extended, and I'll be able to glue it or to adhere this hopefully as straight as possible. And this is very sticky now. So remember, I am adding these against, so the top, yes, so Kiwi's saying the glue is so slippery on acetate, and it really is. The top of our frame goes against the edge, the bottom edge of this piece, okay? And remember, this is cut at exact the same width, that's 2.5 inches. So these should all be covering the acetate. Best case scenario. It looks fairly okay. And now we're going to come back in here, and this is how this looks. And now we're going to add some dimensionals in here, and I am thinking, guys, of bringing these the strips because I just love them. They are so easy to use in this case. So I'm going to bring a big piece and I'm going to put it all the way to the bottom of my sentiment. And I think that's going to work. But let me see. I'm trying to see where to put that. Okay, so if I put this straight, right, like this is how this will look. And so I will need these in here to hold it. I'm just wondering if one will do or if I need more, but I think one is enough. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to add these towards the edge. So towards the bottom, right there, right? So it's still within the, let me do this way, much easier. Okay, still there, so, but right there. So towards the bottom, but still within the edge, so within the area that it needs to fit. And now I'm going to bring this in here, and this is going to keep this together. Now you can add whatever you needed here, right? If you wanted something, I'm just wondering, can it add? Just wondering if I want another one, and I think I can actually add another one. It's not needed. So I think that's okay. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these two little pieces because we are not going to keep them, right? So we are going to make the most out of them. I'm just going to cut this one right there, and I still want to stamp because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. And let's see. And my thought process is this is going to go, whoops, inside. Maybe. There it goes. And then we can even bring some extra help in here with these two pieces. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to fussy cut here with like the whole thing. We just want the flowers. I don't want this leaf. Anyways, it's not cut well. One of the many, like I really butchered these things. I don't understand what I was thinking, guys. So I have one flower, and this one is going to go in here, and then we have another flower, and this one can go, we'll see. We're going to cut all the stems out because we don't need them. And there's a lot of little cuts in this little flower because it was connected to several pieces. I'm going to make the most out of it. Okay, so Now, if we put this little flower in here, then it will help to hold it in. And I'm just wondering if I want this one in here, this one kind of like extra here, or this one right there. I think that I would rather add it to these or to here. So I think I'm going to keep it to this corner. What you guys think? I just saw that, Kiwi. That's so funny. Kiwi saying that the Amazon driver sees my name and it doesn't look at the address anymore, and that's probably true. We are very, yeah, definitely we like ordering from Amazon, guys. I am not going to deny that. I'm bringing one of the big dimensionals to these, and I'm going to bring some of these smaller ones if I find them. Yeah, I have a few here. To add the to the petals, so these hold well too. We'll see if this works, because I guess these petals shouldn't be. So maybe let me redo this 1 second. Okay, I want this one attached. These cannot have petals. So the ones in the back. So this one is going to have a dimensional, just like this. So I'm trying to see which ones need a dimensional, which ones don't. These two need dimensionals. Bottom line, what I am trying to figure out here, guys, is there. What I'm trying to figure out is, there we go, leaving these without dimensionals so it moves back and forth. And let's go ahead and take those out. Oh, Adrian, that's a really good idea. Brilliant. Adrian is saying that I can use the smaller flower in the inside of the card. And if you have not seen what we've been developing here, is the inside of the card actually has a little, it's a card within a card, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to close this because I need this to be exactly what it needs so I don't mess it up. The center is going to guide us in here. Let's see. There it goes. There it goes. Now we need it. So these two are okay, but the center had to be smaller. So I'm going to remove this, and this is never a good thing to do. These dimensionals have a lot of glue in them, guys. So I am going to leave that without the center, without a dimensional, but the others do have dimensionals. And so these, all these little flowers are going to do is help hold this better, like that. And we're going to add some glue to this petal here, maybe. So this is glued to the sentiment piece. So let's give this 1 second so it glues. Forget it. This is not going to glue if I keep there. Okay, let me do this. Sorry, guys. There, mostly. Okay, why aren't you gluing? Let me put it there. And then now it's going to ooze and all, because what would life be without me doing this, right? Okay, I am always definitely very, very happy that my that the glue, the Tombow, dries clear. And so this is what I was mentioning, and I think I totally agree with, oops, there we go, that got glued, that we now have here a space. And so I'm bringing this one, and because I have leftovers, a few leftovers, I want to use all the leftovers I have in here. Let me see, I have a lot of other colors and not what I need. What if I bring these? I think I'm going to bring this. So I'm going to cut these at 4. I'm going to cut that one there. I'm going to put this one in here. You can write in here. And I'm actually thinking of that we can, let's add these right there. And what I was saying is I think we can actually make a little pocket real quick. So I'm going to put this one outside. Sorry, guys. Just like that. And where is, I always have those little gift cards in here, so it helps me guide my thought process. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this. And I'm going to put this out for 1 minute. So this piece is measuring 2 and let's do it at 2 1/4. So we have exact measurements. So this measures 2 1/4 by, I'm going to go with 4 1/4. Let's do that. Okay, and we're going to score at 3/8. Let's score at 3/8. So I'm going to score at 3/8, and I'm using the right hand of my trimmer here. Score, the other side at 3/8 again. So we're going to score at 3/8 on 3 sides. And then we're going to score at 3/8 on the other side, okay? And we're going to leave one without scoring because that is going to be the top of our little pocket. Now, we've done this before, something alike, similar. I'm going to cut these so we don't see it. We don't need to see this. And we're going to cut these corner, and because I like those like diagonal cuts, I'm just cutting diagonals. So that came out. Okay, that does not make a lot of sense, but the easiest way is to cut diagonal like that. That's what I should have done. Let's cut that diagonal. It's so much easier. Okay, so now let's throw these away. We're going to bring our bone folder and score all of these. Fold all of these and burnish. And there we go. We have a little pocket. And now we're going to add, and I'm going to bring my regular tear and tape to add these. So we're going to put tear and tape on all the flaps. Okay, and the last flap. There we go. And now we're going to remove those and add these to the other side of the card. Okay, we got it. Now we bring this back in here. Right, and I am going actually to put it all the way in the middle, not all the way down below. I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch. I don't know if you guys can see. And centering. There it goes. That's pretty centered. And now we have a little pocket in here for our gift card. There you go. So I can put a little gift in here. I keep thinking of a chocolate will do great because it has a little area. Whoops, that fell off. There we go. So, and then it will close. And this will close like this. There you go. That's it. We made it. We made it, guys. We made it. 49 minutes. Whew. Man, have I been working hard. Can you guys believe it? I can't believe it. Okay, this is our little gift for today. It's a whole lot less a card and a whole lot more, a little gift. So Kiwi's saying, I was thinking of the pocket going on the flap. I'm not sure I got that. Sorry, Kiwi. But that's a good idea. I'm pretty sure. And that's me, guys. So there we go. You have a little card. It will open, have a little window, and so you can see how beautiful this looks. And then you open in here, you have the little pocket for a card and a gift card and just some decoration, and you can totally bring extra stuff in here, stamp or not. I mean, I'm not going to stamp just because I don't want this to really, to damage it. If I stamp it and I mess it up, it'll be a lot to cover and make it better, and I don't want to do. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Louise. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. Thank you, Kiwi. Yeah, I definitely did not want to do that. And I'll probably mess it up. But if you have other things you can put in here, I just have a few leftovers, but I don't want to use. Oh, I could have totally used this. Oh well, there's a. I had another piece of green, I guess. Well, that's fine. It's fine, guys. Remind me, it's fine. It's totally fine. Um, so hopefully it's fine. You know what? I can't believe. I know I said this already, but I just can't believe that I don't know where the paper pumpkin kit went to. Where did I hit it? That is so odd, guys. That's really odd. Because I really want to see it. Oh my god, I really, really want to see it. Oh, Louise, yes, yes. I'm getting excited. It's this whole week. I think is going to be okay. You guys saw the card. I'm just glad you like it. For those of you that are here for the card only, this is a time to say goodbye. I appreciate you being here, but we like to chat, and so let me move up here a little bit so you guys can see me. And I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do something like I don't know what is happening. Maybe this helps. I don't know. It's really weird, but all of a sudden I have this like halo in here. Ta! So Luis is asking if I'm getting excited for my upcoming trip, and I am really, really excited. I really want to go and see my dad and of course and my family because I do that all the ways. Sorry, anyways, once a year we go and see family. So yes, I'm super excited about that. This week is going to be a little bit busy. That's what I am thinking is going to end up happening, is going to be just super busy, and I don't even know what time it's going to go, right? Like that's my anticipation, is that it's just going to be crazy. And yeah, that's what I think. I'm going to keep Tuesdays live totally on. I'm not totally sure about Friday yet, and I'm going to say this, guys, and I am putting stuff back together because that's me. That's my ADD at work. I keep thinking that Friday may be too busy because the actual workshop, so the mini album workshop, is going to take place on that Sunday, so on that Saturday, so the 24th, and it's going to take us some time. So I just feel that I may not have enough time. I don't know. I'm just thinking it may not happen. The truth is, it may happen. So I'm not really super stressed about it. But I will let you guys know if it does or not. And it would not be a little paper pumpkin kit variety or video. It will be a kit alternative. I'm not sure which. Probably the expressions What's the name of that kit? It's been sold out a couple times. It's one of the most beautiful kits that Stampin' Up has. Um, Let me see if I find the name of the kit. It's called Expressions of Kindness. So I have that kit. I've been using it quite a bit for some alternatives, and I am thinking that we may end up using that kit for an alternative. So that I have that kit. I have the By Your Side kit, but I've used most of it already. I'm thinking which kits I have, guys. I have both, by the way, the Panda Friends and the Rock Legend kit. Hey, maybe we can do something with those. That's a good idea. Or I think some of the older kits I have are. Do I still have that? I don't think it's available anymore. I'm looking. Last year we did have. I don't see it. Oh yes, we did the rustic Christmas. Um, I still have it, and I've not used it. So maybe we'll do something with it. That kit seems to be gorgeous. Like I really, really wanna see it, even because I'm not even opened it. So Adrian is asking if you need to be live for the workshop. No, no, you will have access to the video afterwards. Afterwards, I just I'm going to make I'm going to make it live because I think that people get a whole lot more when they are live in the workshops because they can ask questions. But those that cannot be part of the workshop itself, of the live portion, they'll be able to send me emails if there's any questions, and I will obviously answer them right away. If you, if you well, right away. If it's while I'm out, maybe not right away, but I will be able to answer. So just send me an email if you have any questions to that. And so yeah, so it may be this one, the rustic Christmas. Does anybody have that rustic Christmas? I saw it, I bought it, and I did not do anything. And it's like a countdown. Ooh, hmm. I've been wanting to make a countdown for Christmas, and I have not. Ooh, maybe that's what we'll do. Although it may be a long process, so I don't know. It's just a beautiful workshop. So let me show you what I am thinking. So a while back, oof, I don't know if I save it. Let me see. Um, a while back, I just want to do, like a advent calendar, right? And so in Amazon, I saw. Let me see if I can find it so I can show you. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry. Okay, I kind of found it. This is not the one that I was looking at, but let me show you. Okay. So something like this that you can work on. So give me 2 seconds so I can show you on my here. Oh, Jeanette, I am so sorry about your loss. Oh, oh my goodness, it's my pleasure to provide some help in that area. I am really, really sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. All my prayers and hugs to you. I hope you find piece, little by little, is it cannot be easy. That's gotta be super rough. Um, so I'm very, very sorry, Jeanette. And yeah. Hey, if you need anything, give me a call. Send me an email. I love to talk with you if you need anything. Okay, so this is what I am thinking. This is something similar is what I want to make. There was another one, but at least this is kind of what I wanted to make. And so it will be super cool to use the decorations in that to create something like this. What you guys think? Let me know if that's something we want to do. I can order it, and you guys can see the rest of the decoration of it. And it won't be obviously like a regular paper pumpkin kit. I'm not just going to be using that. So if that's the goal, maybe I'll do that. Ooh, I really like that. Anyways, again, Janet, really, really sorry for your loss. And yeah, that's super sad. I'm sorry. But you are welcome to come here every time. And, we have a very, very supportive group in here, and we all care very much about each other. So if you need anything, let us know. We will totally be supportive of you. Okay, guys, so I've been talking for 10 minutes. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you consider subscribing to this channel if you like what you just saw, the video today and the other videos. And if you don't mind sharing your post in your social media, I would really, really appreciate it. Many, many prayers for you all, especially you, Jeanette, and you, Kiwi, hoping that you do get better all the way. Adrian is talking about the advent calendar. So yeah, that is just a calendar that you decorate. So it does not bring anything else, right? It's just you will decorate it, and that's why I like the one I saw was simpler, I think, but it would be something to decorate with that countdown that we saw. And so I'm thinking that may be a cool project for next Friday. And we can decorate it together. So I was actually thinking of doing something with that and some of the beautiful new sweets, but it can be that, or it can be with that countdown, since we have that now. Okay, guys, again, thank you so much for being here with me in spite of just being, hey, I'm live. And thank you for all your support. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you Tuesday, and may God keep you all safe and in abundance of peace and love. Okay. uh, Again, sending all my hugs to you, Janet, and my best wishes to my dear friend Kiwi, hoping you feel better and are recovered in full here soon. Sending all the love. Bye.